Oh, hey, there it goes. So if you're wondering why my quality has dipped, it's because I'm filming using my actual laptop camera, which is internal, and it's not amazing, but it is what it is. I don't know. So the reception was pretty good for the last time I did a reaction, for my channel at least. So I figured I'd do another reaction to the end of episode 19. Which, by the way, when I was watching through it. This is spoilers for the end. But when I watched through the last episode, the episode with Cass, for some reason I was like, no, it was 3 episodes ago. It was like episode 16. They were bringing up stuff. They were bringing up the bomb with Jack, and I'm just like, oh, Jack's gonna become God. I don't know what it was that tipped me off, but I'm like, Jack's gonna be God, and well, lo and behold, Jack's God. So Jack, they beat God in a sense, but I'm like, oh snap, it was a trick because they're smart, and they beat God, but I'm like, wait a minute, there's still like 15 minutes left and a whole 2-hour finale, so there's got to be more to it. So let's watch it. Right, see, 33:38. It's my timestamp. Drink my water because I'm fueled off of energy soda right now, and I'm kind of jittery. Oh, God.
Alright, kid. You really think you can pull this off?
Wait a minute. This is just the end of Avengers Endgame all over again. Yeah, I had a feeling Jack was going to be God. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's the writing, but I'm just like, Jack's going to be God. I feel like that's the ending that they're going to go for. It was also really dope seeing Lucifer and Michael one more again. Oh no, that was really nice. This does feel cool. This is the same ending as Endgame. That's crazy. So is Chuck gonna come back somehow? I kind of pitied him at the end, but I respect the Winchesters for not killing him too. I'm sure you can hear that just fine. Yeah, I gotta give them their props. I respect them for not. It's the dog. I don't know why I got so excited. I got so excited for a freaking dog.
I made it. Way to go. So, does this mean you're the new...
He's the man.
What are we calling? Who cares what we call him? But all that matters is he got us back online. Hey, what happened to Laura? Chuck?
She's with me. We're in harmony.
Wow. So him and his auntie.
What do you mean? Of course he's gonna come back to the bunker. He's a man with a plan. He's top dog. He can do whatever he wants now. Come on. You know what? We'll spruce the place up. We'll get some recliners. We'll get you one of those big screen TVs.
Dean, I'm not coming back home.
He's God, bro. What do you?
In a way, I'm already there.
Where?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
So you are. Yeah.
I'm me.
The Alpha and the
I
Omega.
know what you mean.
What if we want to see you? You know, or have a beer or whatever.
I'm around. I'll be in every drop of falling rain. Every speck of dust.
Can we talk about the acting at the tail end of this season? Like, they are acting their asses off on the episodes that like really matter.
Time to bail.
And these last 3 episodes matter.
Questions, they're gonna need answers.
And those answers will be in each of them. Maybe not today, but someday.
It's weird how Supernatural has like one of the
People who need to
most unintentionally deep
sacrifice to me.
Christian philosophies in a way that like isn't the
I'm
worst.
already a part of them, and to trust in them. I won't be hands-on. Chuck put himself in the story. That was his mistake. But I learned from you and my mother and Castiel that when people have to be their best, they can be.
There's something to be said about like the children and the lineage of God creating and sustaining his future. Get with the boomer God defeated by Gen Z grand God. Grandbaby. Oh, that's so corny. That's wholesome but corny. Okay, that's not as wild, isn't it? Let me get. Please don't get him. Have him be hit by a car. Okay. Oh, finally, the first time we get to see one of. They've been using their effects really good. Yeah, did he get rid of the monsters too? I hope so.
To everyone that we lost along the way.
Are they still gone? He has everything now. And the Empty's gonna, I guess, Death is gonna come for Jack, I guess, since it's a new god.
Chuck. Not writing our story anymore.
Maybe Chuck surrendered. Team Free Will. Hey, old Death. Hey, the hand. Oh, man. Season 5 was a good season. I kind of miss it. Oh, Kevin. Wow, this has actually kind of hit me in the feels. Oh, and yeah. Ooh. Oh, I almost forgot about that. Hey, Scooby Natural. One of the best episodes of the show. Oh, when Lucifer jumped in that metal singer's body. God, that was crazy. That was good. That was another good episode. Yeah. Oh, Azrael. No, Azazel. Azazel, whatever you call it. I'm surprised that my girl Meg, never forget. Oh, I love Meg. It was like third body Meg, I guess. I'm actually really cynical about the show, but I'm surprised at how kind of emotional I'm feeling about this too. And it could end here, but it's not going to. It's not. You can't just. It's not the end.
Why your just washed laundry doesn't smell.
Yeah, that's not the end. That's too clean and too happy. And we didn't get the carry on my way. No, you gotta hit us with the carry on my wayward son at a proper finale. That's how you know it's the end. Yeah, that was this is good. This episode and the last episode have been really strong. Supernatural has the same thing that Lucifer did when it was on. Had the misfortune of going to CW very briefly, as many CW shows do. It's so bogged down by all these side stories that you don't get to really enjoy the little elements of the main story. It's not a show like The Mandalorian, at least in my opinion. It's not a show like The Mandalorian where when you do something on the side, it can still affect the plot, but it doesn't feel dragged out. And a lot of this show, no shade, is just like really, really dragged out because they have 26 episode seasons that are like an hour long, and just that's a lot. I don't know how I caught up with all of this in 6-7 years. I don't know how I managed to do that. It's a lot to cover. But yeah, I'm excited for the proper finale. I feel like a lot of us saw Jack becoming God coming. Like he's like the pure boy of the group, always trying his best even when he makes mistakes. And now seeing him take on Amara and the essence of God himself, and seeing what will become of that. And I guess the 2-hour finale will be an epilogue or a really long recap or something like that. But interested to see what they do, where they go with it. And I'd be lying if I said I was sad to see it go. I'm kind of glad that it's ending. I want to see greater careers for Jensen and Jared, and it's not that I don't like these characters. I do. Like Dean is my boy, but oh, sorry. Click to pause. Oh, they got Swamp Thing on here. Oh, snap! That's great. I didn't know that. That's cool. I thought that was just HBO Max. But yeah, like I love Sam. I love Dean. I love Cass. I really like Jack. I'm so glad they brought when I saw his name in the credits, God, the guy that played Michael, his last name's Abel, which I'm just like, that's poetic that you got this role. But I was excited to see him back, and it's like, it's just, yeah, I don't know. You don't have a lot to say when something's good, when something's done right, when they do something right. So this just makes me happy, and I'm glad that they're putting like all of their efforts into these last couple, because I can feel it. It's not lost on me. And like by trimming the fat of having a much smaller cast, like there's only like 6 people this episode, and like it's really narrative focused. Like this shows me like it's so. I feel bad because like if this show was done more in the style of like a Netflix show where you still have that hour-long episode format, but the seasons are cut down to like 13, this show would be like probably legendary. I mean, it is going to be for like its tenure and what it's done for the genre and the things it experimented on. But I wish it could have gone so much greater than it did. One minor nitpick I have about the show is that we never find out what happens to the way they wrote off because Jack is a Nephilim, the Antichrist, because they're just like, we're gonna send him away to a place that we'll never know and he'll never appear again. And I'm just like, why not? Like they never did that. They could have expanded on like the number of religions that they incorporated into the show. They did quite a few. Like they did I think some Hindu and a couple Indians, but like and a little bit, they played with Norse because like episode, what was it, 15, 16? 15. They show Sam holding Mjolnir, so it's just like, yeah, it's a little nice callback. They could have done like more like Native American, more Latin American. Like you could have done more with those. I'm so surprised there has been like no mention of Jesus Christ this entire time. Just not at all. Just didn't even touch it. They expand more on the mythology of traditional Judeo-Christian folklore, or not folklore, but like the mythology of that, and like with Enochian and the demons and yada yada yada. But I don't know. That was the thing that I always wondered. I'm like, so, and I kept saying, I'm like, if you need a plot for a season rather than introducing God's twin sister, the darkness. You could have been like, hey, so is Jesus a thing? Was that real? What are we going to do about the Antichrist? Is that, a thing? But I don't know. Not mad at it. This was good. This was very good, actually. So yeah, two snaps. Proud of them. Proud of the boys, but not the Proud Boys. Ah, man. Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to see how it ends. How it all closes. What epilogue we get for this. Maybe one last jump or one last little squabble from Chuck. Also, did Jack bring back the other realities and dimensions? Did they send them back? Are monsters back? Like, there's quite a few questions that you can answer in a finale. But excited to see where it goes. So yeah, that's me. I don't have any insane jump out of chair moment like I did with the other one. It was just pleasant, and yeah, I didn't think they were gonna kind of wrap it up as fast. I thought they were gonna save it for the finale, but I'm not mad at it. It leaves me with more intrigue into what they're gonna do with the end. But yeah, you love to see it. So, anyways, that's gonna be me. If you like this, or if you didn't like this, like the video, comment down below, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell so that you can be notified when I do post new videos. Please watch my American Pie retrospective. Those are the ones that I try on. So that those can get some traction and get some action. I'll eventually make a little playlist for them while I work on the next 3. I got 3 more to do. And then a potential 4th video for it, and then I'm done with that. Hopefully that'll be done before 2021 rolls around. So yeah, fingers crossed. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I've been Will the Greatest. Be great to one another. See you next time. Have a good one.